we lying to yeah.
Like, but legit, it's cold. We have
We're
jackets.
Let's take it. My bad.
When I flowed, and then now you're gonna.
And then not like guys, that was so clean. Good at it. That was so clean.
Sanbonani Jumelang, I'm Shani, and hello, my name is Naledi, and welcome back to MP Lifestyle TV. Now, today it's a bit gloomy here in the Free State, but we're bringing the heat with one of South Africa's biggest female DJs. You might have seen her on Live Amp. You might have recently heard that she is now on South Africa's national radio station. You might be guessing who it is. Do you want to guess? Do you know? Now, her name is Lamiez, and I am honored to just have her today. She looks absolutely gorgeous. So, how are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. 1.1, you look absolutely amazing. Okay, so now, believe it or not, you are one of the females in South Africa that are just taking the industry by storm. And considering the fact that in radio, it is male-dominated, TV, male-dominated, DJ, male-dominated. So how does it feel to be one of the females in South Africa that are just doing amazing in the industry?
One, thank you. But I also think it's really important that I put it out there that I am not a female DJ. I am a DJ.
Thank you.
Regardless of what space I am in, this is who I am. And the fact that I've been dominating it is a blessing that I do not take for granted. And it just warms my heart, you know, just seeing how many people I inspire, how young girls look up to me, but also how young boys look up to me. And for me, my motto is, black child, it's possible. And, you know, I'm living proof thereof. So that for me is heartwarming.
Fantastic. Now, what would you say are the do's and don'ts of being a DJ?
One, as fun as it is still work. So discipline is extremely important. You know, a lot of people see what we do and, you know, they think it's all roses and fun and alcohol, drugs, women, men. But it really is just about discipline and knowing that work is work, being on time, looking presentable, respecting your craft, respecting your listeners or your fans or the people that follow you. So yeah, do's, definitely do it because you love it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't follow the hype. Don't do it because it looks fun. Don't do it because it looks easy. Don't do it because you think it's an easy way out and that you don't have to go to school or you don't have to study. Because that's extremely important, which is why I'm going back to school.
Great.
I am, yeah. Was that do's or don'ts? Just do it because one, you're really passionate about it. But also don't do it if you're not patient, because you're not guaranteed overnight success. You know, everything that's happening in my life right now and everything that's happening in my career is because of work that I'd put in over the past 11 years. You know, like 8-9 years into my career, 8-9 years into sacrifices, and you know, I mean, I started out with my parents driving me to gigs in a security van.
Oh my God.
Like a whole security van.
Wow.
You know, like my dad would drive. I'd be in the middle of my mom. So that's where I started. And, you know, for people to see me now and those that are only learning of Lamiez Holworthy now, you know, all they see is glitz and glam. All they see is all these wins. And they don't know, you know, about all the hard work that I've actually put in, all the sacrifices, you know, that it took. So if you're not patient, then don't do it. But I live by prayer, passion, and perseverance. You know, that's what's got me this far. And this is only the beginning.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I just wanted to know that your mom is your manager.
Yeah.
I was surprised by that. So how does it feel, or how do you handle the fact that she's your manager? How do you deal with the relationship of manager and mom?
Tricky. You know, truth is, my mom being my manager is my biggest blessing to date. A lot of what my brand is and what my brand has become, you know, is my mom's ideas. Cutting my hair was my mom's idea.
Beautiful.
You know, just the way I dress, the way I present myself, and all the moves that we've made, you know, are her ideas. And these are things that, you know, one, we're always working. My mom works extremely hard.
More than you?
10 times more than I do. You know, I sometimes feel so bad for her because her phone is always busy. And the unfortunate part is a lot of my fans call thinking they're going to speak to me. So they harass her at like the wee hours of the morning. And it's crazy.
Yeah.
But also, I think the balance between mom and manager isn't the easiest, you know, to find a balance between the two. Because my mom will always be my mom first. So she's super overprotective of me. And, you know, sometimes at gigs, which is why I prefer being with my road managers and not having her at all my gigs. Because the rowdier it gets is, you know, she's constantly in defense mode.
Beast.
Yeah, she's like constantly in defense mode. No, don't pull my child.
Yeah.
You know? But also, yeah, I think that's just also my biggest blessing. The one that, you know, outside of work, I'm not seen as a cash cow to my mom. You know, she genuinely has my best interests at heart. And yeah, so that's like, if anyone has parents out there, please support your kids. And, you know, if you're not going to guide them and you're not going to be active and present in their lives, then
that's true. That's true. Okay, now let's talk about the move to radio.
Yeah.
When I first saw it, I went, okay, really now? And I saw a picture of when you were doing community radio, and now you are national, one of the biggest radio stations in South Africa. So how does it feel?
One, it's a dream come true.
Yeah.
You know, I've dreamt of being on Metro FM for the past 15, 16 years. And the reason why I put out, you know, the older picture was to show people
that you've done it before.
You know, that I've done it before, and that, you know, this really was a work in progress. Because again, if I were to post just a normal picture of me now, and, you know, I'm excited about being on Metro FM, it would be easy to assume that I got it easy. But it could also be easy to assume that, you know, I got a job that I don't qualify for. So that was me cementing myself and, you know, showing people that I've earned my stripes, I've earned that position, I've earned a job on one of the biggest radio stations in the country, entirely because of the numbers or the hours of work that I've put in, entirely because of the work that I've put in. But also, it's just for that little girl, Kokasi and Jay, you know, that little boy who is watching, you know, that little girl who wants to be on radio and doesn't know where to start. So that was me showing you guys that it really is possible. Again, the patience thing comes into play. 10 years later, it's finally worked off. You know, it's finally paid off. So yeah, it's a dream come true. It's been nothing short of amazing. My show has received so much love. It's been a whole month already, and our numbers are crazy.
I mean, talent, and the looks, everything just goes perfectly. Now let's just talk about this. You are TV, radio, and DJing. Choose one.
Yo. I don't think I can.
First love. Your first love.
Correct answer. Okay, first love is music.
Okay.
And so DJing, and, you know, through my DJing birthed everything else.
Yeah.
But a politically correct answer would be, the reason why I love doing Live Amp is because Live Amp is a music show.
Yeah.
So I get to be on TV and still focus on music. The reason why I love radio is because I get to talk a lot, and it's still about music. So, yeah.
So I would presume you love talking. Like,
I do, but funny thing is I'm actually extremely shy.
You know what? Most people don't buy that. That when you say,
shy.
I am talkative, but I'm shy, they're like, where does that even come from?
Yeah, I'm like a weird introvert. You know, my mom says it all the time, and I think that's when people get so shocked at how shy I actually am. But if you pay attention, you'd actually be able to pick it up. Like when I get to gigs, I'm always looking down and I'm always on my phone, because that's like my way of blocking everyone out. I've also started wearing sunglasses, so that way I don't have to look at
everybody straight in the eye.
And when I play, I guess that's just where my alter ego comes out, where my real me comes out. But outside of that, like Khosankiti, it would be easy to think, I'm probably unfriendly because like I stay in my little corner and I'm myself with my people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, last night you were at Cubana, and that was amazing. So just 5 words, 3 words to describe last night.
3
words, just 3.
Yo. Okay, that's
Yo,
one.
that's number 1.
That's one. Overwhelming. Insane.
It was crazy. If you're from the Free State and you went at Cubana last night, you missed out big time. It was absolutely crazy. Now, just before we wrap it up, what would be your last words to young women out there that want to make it in the entertainment industry?
Not just entertainment, but to any young woman, watching this. One, you are enough. Don't let society box you in. The woman that you see on social media, in magazines, on TV, they don't even look like that. And when you make peace with your flaws, no one can use it against you. So yeah, I think that's like the most important thing for me. One, you're enough. Make peace with your flaws because then no one can use it against you. And the world really is your oyster. Basadi, aratseng chelete. Let's make our mark in this world and let's just be great.
I'm not even going to take away from that. For me, it is a goodbye and a God bless.